Finance minister be so unhealthily obsessed with trying to maintain an artificially strong rupee to dollar exchange rate. The single biggest factor is the fact that Ishaq Dar essentially made a bet with Sheikh Rashid on live TV. Sheikh Rashid said, look at the rupee depreciating, it's going to keep on depreciating even more. And Ishaq Dar, went into this, Lahori schoolboy pride and basically said, watch me keep it constant.
تو پھر تو آپ مانیں گے نا کہ قابل اگر وہ 100 سے نیچے لے آتے ہیں ڈالر کو شیخ صاحب؟
میں ریزائن دے دوں گا، 98 لے آئیں، اسمبلی کی نشست چھوڑ دوں گا.
And so essentially what I think happened was that Ishaq Dar put way too much of Pakistan's foreign currency reserves into trying to prop up the rupee at unsustainable levels.
The PMLN had this policy of having a stable rupee-dollar rate where the dollar would be worth 100 rupees. The effect that that policy had was to essentially subsidize imports. What that basically means is that our consumers have access to luxury goods even, or imported goods at subsidized prices. It's very natural that import bill would rise in a situation like that. They increased about 40% under the PMLN rule. The consumer patterns of any country, or especially a country like Pakistan, are difficult to change. So because we've had a subsidized dollar rate, which has essentially made imports cheaper than they actually are, people have become used to imported goods, and that's why it will take some time for the for the effect of the devaluation to inhibit imports into Pakistan. we can expect a higher amount of inflation. So as compared to the 4% or 5% inflation that we may have gotten used to, we could expect something in double digits, maybe even 20-25%. You should see the imported items becoming more and more expensive. One of those chief imports for Pakistan is obviously oil, so we would expect energy prices to increase. So in the short and medium run, it might not be a very good time. It will be a difficult time certainly for middle income groups and generally for Pakistanis. We will have to take corrective measures for number one, our currency to get back to its fair value. That's a situation that other countries have found themselves in as well. Turkey has had to deal with a devaluing currency for a mix of economic and political reasons, and Argentina has had to go through the same path.
Can I help you?